G'day guys, Carnival here today, and boy oh boy am I stoked. Need for Speed 2015 teaser trailer has officially dropped a couple of days ago due to this upload. Blue Reality already did a video announcing it and how he's hyped and whatnot, so I feel I'm going to do a bit of a trailer breakdown and then also just add a couple of other thoughts that I've got and a bit other news I have towards Need for Speed 2015. So here's the teaser trailer now. Make sure I'll show you this first, check it out, and then I'll break it down and do stuff after it. So check it out, I'll be back in a sec. Check it.
Yo, what's that? Yo, cops, cops!
Alrighty, so that's looking pretty flippin' mint if I do say so myself. Alright, so I'd like to get into a couple of things I've noticed about the trailer. First of all is the view of, or the point of view that the people have. I feel there's two of them by the sounds of it because there's two different voices. So yeah, they have two voices, so I think there's two guys. But also, I don't think it's them looking through their eyes as much of what is actually happening, because the way they zoom in and out is just not how a normal person would see it. Maybe it is their eyesight, but I feel it's their phones, or their, yeah, probably most likely their phones that just got it out, and for some reason they've somehow managed to capture this stuff. Just because of the way it zooms out so rapidly and stuff like that, and so sketchy. Here's some examples of how it's doing it. I've got it there. So I feel that's phones, and phones actually and technology had a bit of a role to play in Rivals, because it was mentioning how Zephyr and Fate, they were uploading photos and stuff, and races from the racer side of the storyline were doing challenges, and social media was helping them, and then there was the news and TV and all that. So I feel there might be a role to play for technology like phones and stuff like that in this one. Maybe in camp, in the career mode, and on the multiplayer online version. But I think phones might have a purpose. So now time to look at the open world place that Need for Speed 2015 is taking place in. It is, judging by the looks of this, it is a nighttime, completely the time of day will be is night or nighttime stuff. So that reminds us so much of Underground 2, Underground as well. It's an open world city, free to roam. So that reminds us a lot of pretty much most of the Need for Speeds that followed Underground 2, including Underground 2. And that makes it quite a fun throwback feel. It'll have a really good feel to it. So everything's at night, which should be pretty good. Might make visibility an issue, depends, but this lighting looks pretty good. And it looks like it's rain, so weather mode will be on too, so that looks pretty nice. So yeah. From these pictures right here, cops are back, baby. And judging by these cops they've got here, they are Ford Crown Victorias, and I'm almost definite of that just because of the whole shape, and I'm pretty sure you can actually see a Ford badge on them if you look close enough. It's not perfect, but you know. So this kind of means two things, that the most wanted feel, or the carbon feel, but I'd say most wanted feel, is almost back in full action. We've got cop cars that aren't really that impressive, to be honest, compared to some of the cop cars we've had of recent games, like Bugatti Veyron, Hennessy Venoms, etc. They're just your standard cop cars, so that means we can have a lot of fun with them by the sounds of it. We can just bash them up, not really have to worry about them too much, and just have fun just racing around, and they can just show up for a bit of entertainment. So that's a good thing. That's one thing that I'm happy they've done. It just brought back the old custom, really standard cop car feel. They may take it up a level, but I'm hoping it's not too ridiculous. Just maybe nothing better than like a Dodge Charger maybe. But yeah, it's good to see just the old Crown Victorias are back in cop car. That's going to be nice. That's good. Now, customization, definitely back now. As we can tell from this screenshot I took here, these cars, which is a 180 SX, and I'm pretty sure it's either the Toyota 86 GT, or GT86, and the Subaru 230 BRZ, or whatever it is. And it's got custom rims, as you can tell. Are they BBS, Econel? I'm not quite sure. But if you look at the S13, the rim lip is flipping huge. I'm talking that's like probably at least a 5-inch lip that it's got from the edge of the tyre into where the actual adjoinable bit for the rim is. And that's actually mint. So that quite possibly could mean Auto Sculpt is back. And last time we saw Auto Sculpt would have to be probably Pro Street or Shift. I'm not sure, one of the two. I'm probably going to say Pro Street. And that first time Autosculpt ever showed up was in Need for Speed Carbon, which meant you could just get any part of the car, and then there was 4 settings, and you could adjust how big it went or how stretched it was or where the air vents could come in. And that was just so much fun. It took customization to like a whole new level for Need for Speed. It made every car different. It was so nice. I love that stuff. So if Autosculpt is back, that's going to be one of the sickest thing ever. Customization will be on a whole new level if they bring Autosculpt back. And I just think there's a possibility because of that 180SX rims, how far they are. You don't get those kind of rims in Need for Speed recently. You can't change rims either. And then if you look at the Toyota 86 or the BRZ, whatever it is, the back bit of the body kit, it's got to be a body kit. It's got fins, and it's been lowered, and all the body kits are really wider than what they normally bid, and that's not a normal spoiler, I don't think. I think that one's different as well. So customization definitely back, and I think it's back with a BAM. It's looking really, really good, and it's a teaser, so I don't even think this is a maximum of the customization. I think there's definitely going to be vinyls, decals, liveries. There's definitely going to be bonnet scoops, hood scoops, new spoilers. And if we're lucky, we might even get to see a bit of Underground 2 action with actual sound systems in the boot, neon hopefully, and even quite possibly hydraulics again. So fingers crossed, but definitely customization back. Now, a very important thing that Need for Speed said when they said they weren't going to make a game next year after Rivals had finished, the thing they said is, we're going to have a break because we want to make a game that the fans really want. They asked us, what do we want in the next Need for Speed? They actually asked the fans that. And this is, I think they've delivered exactly what we want. And the channel, the YouTube channel for Need for Speed, they're about, to the right thing when you click on the channel, it tells you about the YouTube channel. It's the same Need for Speed channel, but they've changed it up a bit. They've changed the YouTube banner and whatnot. The videos are still all the same. And they've changed the about, I'm pretty sure. And here's what they say. With over 20 years of history in its rearview mirror, Need for Speed returns with a reboot that delivers on what Need for Speed stands for. Rich customization, authentic urban car culture, a nocturnal open world, and an immersive narrative that drives your NFS game. Fueled by our very own car culture community, Speed Hunters has helped deliver an NFS experience that is grounded in authentic car culture by diving into the world of past, present, and emergent trends of the urban car scene. NFS will unleash the passion for cars when it releases this spring 2015. Now, my 3 main points I can pull from this is, it says authentic car culture, which I'm starting to believe will mean that there's not too many supercars / hypercars in this. As you can tell by the trailer, all the cars are pretty standard. You've got a 2000 GT Nissan Skyline, you've got the old Porsche 911, you've got the 2015 Mustang, the S13 180SX Nissan, you've got and I think the only other one is the Toyota 86 or the Subaru BRZR, whatever it is. And so there might be some more impressive cars, but I think it's going to be quite a throwback to just Underground, where it's just all these imports, maybe a couple of tuners, but it's all pretty basic, just making the best car out of what you've got. No crazy hypercar, supercar stuff like what's happened recently. And I don't mind that for a bit of a change. So, authentic car culture, I think that's what it's going to mean. It also says the world of past and present, which means I think they're going to do as many throwbacks to our favourite bits of Need for Speeds as possible, which is a good thing. That's what we want. That's what most of the fans wanted. And I think also it says a nocturnal open world, which means, Underground 2 kind of nighttime stuff. And it says what Need for Speed stands for. So it's starting to get a bit mixed what it stands for these days. And also for the campaign / career thing, I've got a funny feeling they're going to go back to an actual step through visible green screen almost type of campaign where you've actually got bosses to go up against. My favourite Need for Speed ever, Need for Speed Most Wanted, the first one. It had so much green screen stuff. The whole career mode was just amazing. There was boss after boss. It was fantastic. And it was just entertainment. It was just so much fun. It felt like you were there. It was great. And even though you never saw yourself, it was just brilliant what they did. And for it to be a 2005 game or whatever it was, pretty early, they did such a good job for that bit, and just it felt great. So if they can do something very similar like this, I think they might, because that's what the fans wanted, because Most Wanted, the original, was such a hit. They might do that again, and I'm keen for that. That's pretty much all I've got for this breakdown. I'm kind of sorry it took so long, kind of not, because I had to get all this in before the 15th, when they will release either gameplay or another trailer. 15th of June, guys, lock it in, check it out. And don't forget to subscribe to Need for Speed channel as well if you want to stay tuned for any other news, and follow them on social media. So yeah, guys, thanks for dropping in and checking out this dank video I've just made. Just, you know, had to do it, felt like I needed to. Make sure you guys subscribe to Rebate Gaming, because we will be doing a lot more stuff like this for Need for Speed. Jordan and I are really pumped for this, and trust me, we will get you news as soon as we can, because we want to celebrate the greatness that Need for Speed 2015 is. Last thing I'd like to say is I feel that Need for Speed 2015 will be called Need for Speed. I don't think they're going to chuck a name. I think they're rebranding themselves almost. They're starting from fresh because of just the whole way they've gone about this. I don't think it's going to have anything. It's going to be called Need for Speed. The original Need for Speed was called The Need for Speed. And this one, no game is actually called Need for Speed. So yeah, I think that's what it's going to be called this year. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon. I'll catch you later, guys. Carnivore out.